Hi guys, this is a quick video as to using the micros for takeout. So just bear with me here. Obviously the screen is not going to look the same as how you guys would usually have it. So you would usually have this on a full screen. So just bear with me on that. As you log in, the login code is 4 1s. So 1111 is the code, and as you enter you will actually have this being displayed if you were to do it at the terminal, but for now, for demonstration's sake, I'm just gonna go ahead and use 1 2 3 4 and enter, and I'm gonna go ahead and find takeout menu. As you can see, the takeout menu as is everything that you need to have as far as the food is concerned for takeout. So it is all here, and then we have the takeout beverages over here. If you want to press on that, then you have all the beverages. Something I do not have, which I will have in the future, is if we have pop, for example, it's just not going to come out as pop, but we'll actually have a pop-up screen, and it will actually give you as to the choices that you're going to have with Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, ginger ale, iced tea, such and such. Same with the San Pellegrinos here. You will have the button there, either the still water, the sparkling water, or the orange pop, and the juices, same thing. Lemonade, I'm going to get rid of it since we don't have that anymore. We just have the homemade ones, not the bottled ones. We have coffee, tea, water. We only have one water bottle, so that's good. Herbal teas. Herbal teas, we have three different ones. We have mint, that's peppermint. We have green tea, which has goji blueberry, and lemongrass in it. So it's a lot fruitier than usual green tea that you used to know. And we also have chamomile. And chamomile and peppermint are the only ones that are decaffeinated, and everything else is caffeinated. So if we go back to the takeout menus here, so you obviously need to know what your menu looks like. So if you need to know exactly what they cost, what they are called, and how some of the repetitive items, such as Caesar salad, or what else is there? Fish tacos here, oyster burger, tuna salad, how they're different in size, as well as the prices and the ingredients, compared to the prices, sizes, and the ingredients for the in-dining menus, because they are different. So you need to study that. So just giving you a heads up there. So here you will find everything you need to know, as I said. So you have one-piece fish and chips, and you'll have the pop-up screen here. Obviously, if you ask them if they want to have fries, or if they want to upgrade that with yam fries, or day soup, or green salad with POS is dressing on the side, or with Caesar salad. These are upgrades, so they actually add dollar values to it. But if you pick fries, obviously what you see is what you get. And same thing for the two-piece cod and chips here, and you can add one more piece of cod. But if somebody asks for, can I just have one piece cod without any on the sides, we unfortunately cannot do that. It's all incorporated. The prices are all incorporated together with fries on the side. So this button is only valid when it's for three-piece fish and chips. So if somebody orders three-piece fish and chips, then you go two-piece cod and chips with the fries, and we just add one more piece to that, and that makes three pieces. And you just have to make sure whoever's cooking that, if it is not you, that it is communicated that it all goes into one box. As you can see, when I ring stuff in, there's two different ways you can void it. You can highlight what you want to void, and you can press the void button, or you can simply press the void button twice to go back. So demonstrate it one more time. Oops, I made a mistake. It's not soup, it's chowder. You press this twice, or you can just highlight and void it, and then you can just ring in, I think I said chowder, so you can just go chowder. Okay, So that's pretty easy. Now we have this button called mods under purple here. So if you press on that, you will see some of the most commonly used buttons right around the parameter. And we also have some of these asterisk marked commonly used stuff. Hold, easy, dairy free, crispy, all that stuff. Try to use these ones instead of using what's called the spec prep button. What spec prep button does, if I ring in an order here, let's say oyster burger, and let's say somebody didn't want the bun, or let's say he didn't want just a bun. Then we go to mods and we go no. I think we have the bun button. Maybe we don't have the bun button. So I will create that. I should have that as a pretty common request. Then you can actually go to spec prep and you can say bun. And you enter that, then it says no button. But I like using these buttons because it keeps everything in uniform regardless of who's working. So even though at first it may take a little bit of time for you to press this in or enter this into micros, it's actually beneficial for the person who will see these orders and sort of see it in the same wording that everyone else uses. Try to do that. Everything is in a alphabetical order. So anything other than the asterisk marked, it starts from A with an Alfredo, and then B, C, and D, and E, and so on and so on. So just giving you a heads up on that to easily absorb how to use that. Other than that, I kept these buttons over here because then if somebody says, let's say, I would like to have the tuna salad, but I don't necessarily want to have the takeout food salad, but I would like to have the in-dining size. Then you would actually need to go to the in-dining button with the soups and salads. You need to find the entree tuna salad. So it is not as frequent. You will get these orders though, so just keep that in mind. But if you are unsure of anything, just let me know. So that was the first part of how to go about ringing stuff in, how to void things and all that stuff. And if trouble comes, of course, just let me know. The second part of it is actually settling. I will actually do that in person. But just to give you a heads up, let's say we have a couple of orders right here and everything total was $8.40 and the method of payment was $10 by debit. Then you go to pay. You'll have these different types of payments that you can choose from. And knowing that it was $10, I would go to debit and use this yellow lines as your guideline if you are ever lost. So this is to enter debit card amount. So we go 10. And if you're unsure if this is being typed in, since it's not going to make any click noise or anything like that, just go ahead and have a look at that. 00, you enter that, and it will ask you, because knowing that everything you entered $10, but then the total was $8.40, it will ask you, hey, did you get the tip amount of $1.60? Then you go ahead and say yes. I'm just going to say no right now. The only thing to keep in mind, let's say it was $8.40 and one person paid cash and the other person paid MasterCard. So MasterCard paid $5 with tips included and then cash. Always remember, when you're settling a bill, cash always comes last. So all Visa, Master, Amex, debit comes first. So if that person paid with the debit, let's say just $5, then you go debit amount, $5, you enter that, and the computer will automatically know, well, we have to put in the tip amount, and there was no tips whatsoever, and enter that, and it will ask you, hey, you still have $3.40 that's outstanding. Then you can go ahead and finish it off by pressing the cash button. Then it will wipe itself away from the Micros point of sale system. When you're cashing out, when everything's done and you don't have any outstanding tables open, you go to function screen. Function screen is the only screen that does anything funky. So you go to function screen, employee cash out is right there, and you press that. If everything is good, then you will have the printed out for you. And if something is outstanding, then it will lead you to that table that is still open that needs to be settled in the Micros point of sale system. I'm gonna leave it at that, and if you guys have any more questions, let me know. But we will learn more in details about how to settle tables when you guys are actually training on the spot. Thank you so much for listening, guys.